I got two motorcycles here. I'm gonna try to get both of them running, but I'm gonna get this one running first because I got a title for this one. I don't have a title for this one yet, but I'm working on a title for this one. I know this one cranks over. I had to put a jump box on it and use a starter to pull it up on the trailer. I had to bypass the clutch switch. But this one, I don't know if it turns over. I got a whole bunch of parts for it. I got these two at an auction. This is going to be the one I try to get running and put new tires and whatever else on it, and I'm going to try to sell this one right away. As soon as I get it done, I want to sell this one. But anyway, I'm going to get to work on this and keep you guys updated. Alright, on this bike I got the carburetors cleanish. I don't know, I did them good enough. These things suck to put on. I got it on anyway. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out where the coils are, put the coils on. I probably got to hook up the throttle cable and whatnot, but hook up the throttle, the choke, vacuum lines, whatever else, and then figure out the coils. I don't know if I'm put the airbox on just to see if it runs. Figure out the coils, see if I got spark. So I'm gonna finish putting the carbs on and work on the coils. Alright, I got the carburetors on, got coils on. I put a battery in it that I had. I don't know if any of the wiring is right, but we're gonna see if something happens. Just, I don't know if this motor cranks over. I don't know anything about it. We got power. No starter. Oh no, you gotta hold the clutch in. Kind of sounds like a dead cylinder. It's got a little bit of a gallop. I don't know if it has a spark. I'm gonna spray a little starting fluid in it just to see what happens. I didn't clean the points. I haven't checked for spark. This little battery's gonna die quick. So did my crotch rocket. Let's see if we can get some, either we're gonna light this thing on fire and I don't know where our fire extinguisher is, or it's gonna start, or nothing's gonna happen. Let's find out. Well, we got spark, as you can tell. That's the best way to find out. So, it sounds like it's running on all four immediately. But I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. All it did was fire up and die. But it kind of sounded like it's running on all four immediately. I am going to put a gas tank on it. Dump a little... I got to figure out where all these lines go. I don't know. There's like 10 lines to the carburetors. But anyway, it's got spark. It runs. I don't know when the last time it's ran. The license plate on that one says 02. This one doesn't have a license plate. So I'm just going to kind of guess 10 years since the last time it's ran. It might have ran before that when the previous owner had it, but I have no idea. But anyway, I'm going to throw the gas tank on here. I'm not bolted on because I still got to do some wiring. Put some vacuum lines on the tank. I think it's pretty simple on where the lines go. That's your fuel. These are vacuum. That's a breather? I don't know. Oh, I thought it was leaking, but it was just the lube I used. Oh, I gotta tighten up this clamp. I unloosened it for the put the carbs on, or put the throttle cable on. I better shut off my Wayland before I get copyright. My playlist goes from Wayland to, I don't know, Warren G, to Hank Williams Sr, to Rihanna, back to Wayland. I like Wayland a lot. Wayland Jennings. But anyway, I don't remember what I was gonna do. Let's see if it starts again. Well, it starts again. Let's put the gas tank on. That's what I was doing. All right. All right. There's so many wires in the way. I got the firing order right because I got another bike sitting right there, so I just copied that firing order. But if I didn't have another bike, this bike came with 4 books on how to rebuild the entire bike, which is nice. I never had books on anything I've owned. Oh, I actually don't know where these lines go. That one I'm assuming there. This one here. That one has all the lines on hook too, so I don't know. This one's our fill. I don't know where this one goes. Let me look at the book, since I got a book. Service manuals. Never in my life had I had a service manual. Carburetor balancer. We don't need one of them. Oh, that page didn't help. Oh, troubleshooting. Engine runs poorly. Dual cam. Well, I found the gas can that I can put gas in. The problem is, it's full of snow, and this has ice coming out of it, so I don't know if the gas is bad or what. That's one of these safety. I think the gas is fine. This is 91 I bought for the Galaxy. Alright, let's spill gas everywhere. Whoop, all over the gas tank. I'm not gonna put it all in there because I don't know if it leaks yet. I don't see anything leaking yet. Except for what I spilled all over the side of the tank. Alright. Choke. Well, it's running on the fuel, I think. Alright, let's try it again. Let her warm up. I forgot to check the oil. You guys didn't remind me. I'm sure it's fine. No. It's actually low. Well, there's oil in there, but it's a little low. Let me just add a little. I don't have what I need, but the oil actually looks brand new. The wrong oil's better than no oil. I never know if you're supposed to check them on the kickstand or check them standing up. I'm always assuming on the kickstand. Which now if they're straight up and down, it's full. But I don't know. Well, it runs. Doesn't run on all four at an idle, but I'm gonna run probably some seafoam through it or whatever I can find to just let her come back to life. I mean, it hasn't, for how bad the motor's smoking, like not even where it should be smoking, just on the covers and whatnot. There ain't nothing on there. I'm assuming it hasn't been ran for a while. It's just smoking all the dust off of it. But anyway, we got this one running. I'll put the front fairing on it and a seat, fix that fuel leak it's got, and whatever else. But yeah, so far this is it. Well, it did run, and I put the airbox on there and it runs a little better. I still got a vacuum leak. Not sure if it's these or these diaphragms. I'm 90% sure it's these diaphragms. So I got new ones and I got new boots. So I'm gonna try putting new diaphragms on the top. That was the only thing I didn't do with these carburetors, is new diaphragms. I'm gonna put new diaphragms on it, brand new carb boots, and see what happens. This one's leaking a little right here out the bolt. So yeah, I'm just gonna put new carb boots on it, put new diaphragms in it, and see how it runs. These carbs kind of suck to take in and out, but anyway, let's go do that. Alright, it's running a little better. Running on all four. This one's a little cooler, but it's getting warmed up. The only thing I am worried about is I'm not sure what the mixture screws are supposed to be set to, because I don't see any specifications about it. And it just says it's set from the factory, so I don't know. I'm sure I gotta get one of them carburetor balancer tools, but for now, it seems like she's running pretty decent. Way better than what it used to be. It wouldn't even idle without the choke. You can rev it up with no choke or nothing, so it's getting a little better. I might throw my plate on there just to take it down the road and back. I don't really have the front fairing bolted on very well. Oh, yeah, I put the front fairing on. I can hook up the stereo with this wire right here, and the stereo on here works. But anyway, I'm probably gonna bring it outside, put a plate on it, maybe take it down the road. I don't even know if I have a helmet here. It's smoking a little because I put some lube on the, what do you want to call it, the intake boots to get the carburetors on. But yeah, so far this is where it's at. Alright, so this motorcycle has no front brakes. I don't know anything about it. There's wires hanging off. This thing's only held on with like 2 bolts. Kind of the middle of winter. So, as you can tell. Oh, it also revs up when you turn, I guess. But no front brakes. See what happens. Front brakes are stuck. Hopefully them don't catch on fire. forgot the front caliper's a little sticky. Other than that, it rode nice. Well, all the gears work. It didn't bog out or lean or nothing. I mean, still some adjusting I can do, but that was first test run. Went through all the gears, rode nice. I thought the front brakes didn't work, but they're stuck. Well, obviously they don't work, but front calipers are stuck, as you can tell. Them are just cooking. Glad them didn't catch them, but good thing I caught that. I might pull the calipers off quick so I can drive it a little more. I mean, I got rear brakes, so don't freak out. The rear brakes work, but when something breaks on the rear brakes, I got no brakes. But I've ridden without brakes before, it'll be fine. But anyway, let me, I don't know, I'm just gonna pull them off quick and try to ride it again. This is attempt number 2. I pulled the brake pads out of the caliper. I put the calipers back on. Still got no front brakes. Shouldn't be dragging anymore. Still revs up when I turn. That's better. I got a loose wire somewhere because the wire lights keep flickering. So if it randomly dies, I just gotta wiggle all the wires. Because it used to show your gear indicator, but it's not. You gotta remember on a motorcycle, act like nobody sees you. Made it past where I broke down. On the road anymore. There's obviously dirt and sand I gotta watch out for. bike is so comfortable. I think I'm gonna crack it. Alright, test number 2 went good. I need to put a couple more things on it. Obviously I gotta figure out the wiring because like my neutral light isn't on. And well, for some reason my neutral light wasn't on and my gear indicator light wasn't on, and it wouldn't start until I wiggled some wires. Gotta figure that out. Gotta obviously put front brakes in it. Not sure what it all needs. Probably master cylinder and pads and maybe calipers. Not sure how good the calipers are. I gotta get a new one of these things. Put it there. Put the wiring where it's supposed to go. I gotta get longer bolts for the front fairing. It's only held on with 2 that are barely threaded on. I just gotta do some little odds and ends. Obviously it's gonna get new tires before I ride it and before someone else buys it. Needs to be cleaned up. I do have the side covers for it. I just gotta put them on. And some turn signal lenses I gotta put on. Figure out wiring for the stereo, because every time you shut the key off the time resets, which that don't really bother me, but well, it really bothers me, but it might not bother someone else. So I'm gonna fix that. Not sure if I like the short windshield. It looks better. Obviously this looks ugly, but you get no wind in your face. Your body, I didn't even need to put a jacket on to go. And I want the radio. I never had a bike with a radio, so I want to try that. Yeah, just a couple more little things on this, and it'll be more road ready, legal. I don't know. There's bikes that are a lot worse than this driving around, so anyway, that's it for this episode. Getting this bike running. Not sure when it last ran. The other one hasn't ran since 02, I'm pretty sure. Not sure when this one was. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this random content, obviously subscribe, hit the like button, and thanks for watching.